What is going on, boys? Today we're going to be going over all of the new college football ultimate team news that EA just revealed on their live stream. The first thing we are going to be going over is the Season 1 Field Pass players. As you can see, this is a 84 overall Kobe Bryant. It's a pretty high overall for what we saw from the pre-order. 83 speed, solid man in zone. He looks like a pretty good card. The next card is going to be Nicholas Singleton. Keep in mind, all of these cards are free for the Season 1 Field Pass. 84 speed, a solid running back. He does look better than that Donovan Edwards, so you're going to have to keep in mind, you might not want to be taking Donovan Edwards now that we're going to be getting a free Nicholas Singleton. They also showed us this defensive end, Deion Walker. He looks pretty solid, probably more of a defensive tackle than a outside rusher, but 75 speed isn't horrible for defensive tackle. He definitely will be solid. And then the final 84 they did show us, he looks like a very solid starting quarterback. Will Howard for Ohio State. Good speed, good throw power, good accuracies. This card could actually be starting on a lot of people's teams starting tomorrow on day 1. And we're going to jump straight to the level 50 Season 1 Field Pass player. It is going to be Harold Perkins Jr. Looked at to be one of the better players in college football this upcoming season. 87 speed, 87 excel, solid finesse move, a little bit low block shed, but he looks like more of a pass rusher. He should be really good. Not the craziest like useful position, but you'll at least stay on your team for quite a bit. Now I removed my face cam, but this is a still screenshot of every single level reward for all of Season 1. You earn XP, the higher XP you get, the more rewards you unlock. So levels 2 through 11, you get some good stuff, and then obviously the best will be at 42 through 51. But this is the entire list. Pause it to take a screenshot or whatever you guys need if you guys want to see all of the rewards for Season 1. They did also reveal the top 3 core elites for each position for the most part. The first position we're going to go over is defensive end. We have this Kamon Rucker for North Carolina. All 82 plus stats. Looks very good. Next, we have Aiden Huntington. A little bit slower, a little bit worse than the last card we just went over, but nonetheless, he is an 85 overall. And then the last defensive end they did show us was James Pierce Jr., one of the highest overall players in regs, and he looks like the same in this game in College Football Ultimate Team. All 82 plus stats except for a couple. Really, really good pass rusher. On to the corners at 85, we have another Kobe Bryant. 83s all across the board in every single stat. Looks very, very good. Then we're on to Benjamin Morrison for Notre Dame. Another card with 83s in every single category. And then another Will Johnson for Michigan. 2 overalls higher than the pre-order card. He does have the same speed though, so that might make you want to pick Will Johnson because he's very, very similar to his core elite card in that pre-order pack. On to the running backs, we have Ashton Jonty, 83 speed, good break tackle, good change of direction, very good catching for a running back. Overall, a solid card for Boise State. Then we have Katron Allen, a little bit slower than most of the other cards we have shown, but I feel like any of these cards that we're showing right now could be starting on your team day 1 if you pull them. And last but not least, possibly the best running back in the nation, Ollie Gordon, 84 speed, 84 change of direction, good trucking, good agility, very, very good card. The top rated receivers we are now on to Travis Hunter at an 85 overall with 84 speed, very good route runnings. This card is a big jump compared to his pre-order card that is an 83 overall. This card looks very, very good. Then we have to Tyro McMillan. He's very slow, but his route running is really high. He should be a solid card. The only thing is he is a little bit slow. And last but not least, we have Luther Burden III for Mizzou. 85 speed, very, very fast. I think the fastest card that they've shown us so far. Good route running, good everything. One of the best receivers in the nation. And last but not least, we do have the quarterbacks. 85, Riley Leonard. Good speed, good throw power, very good accuracies everywhere. One of, if not, going to be the best quarterbacks in the game at launch. Next up, we have Jackson Dart. This one kind of surprised me a little bit. I did not expect him to be this high rated, but he looks very similar to Riley Leonard, just with very, very high throw power. I think they said he has the highest throw power in all of College Football Ultimate Team to start. And then last but not least, we do have Noah Fafita for Arizona. Solid speed, a little bit low throw power, but overall looks like a solid starting quarterback. The next thing we are going to jump into is the Season 1 Champs Rewards. MUT Champs Rewards are finally back in College Football Ultimate Team. I know I'm blocking a little bit of this side. If you get 16 wins, you get your Gauntlet entry token, which is what we're going to talk about next, which has some great rewards. This is a big step in the right direction from last year. You can get 10 wins and you get 50k in a victory formation pack. We don't know what those packs are yet. Keep that in mind. But rewards are back. They might not be amazing, maybe as amazing as you thought they would be. They are back nonetheless, and you have an opportunity to earn yourself a Gauntlet entry token, which we're going to talk about next, which looks pretty crazy. But for 20 wins, well, the best you can get is 18-2. Anything above 18-2, the rewards are the same, but you get 3 victory formations exclamation packs, 125k coins, and a Gauntlet entry token, which is worth 50k, I believe. And here are the season 1 Gauntlet rewards. This is what I was just talking about, but instead of playing 20 games, you have 10 games, you have a chance to win 10. If you win 10 games, you get 3 national championship packs, which we are unaware of what those are. We'll find out tomorrow. 300k coins and a special edition 87 Aiden White Gauntlet champion for the first week. I'm pretty sure it'll update every week after that, but we don't know 100%. 2 losses, so it works how Battle Royale used to work. 8-1. If you lose twice, you're done. So if you're at 9-1 and you lose the second time, you're gonna get 2 national championship packs, 300k, and an 87 Aiden White. So you do not have to go 10-0 or 10-1 to get the special edition player, which I think is very good. Sometimes you can get DCs or something that could throw you off, but you can get 150k for 5 wins. That is so unreal to me. I think these rewards are amazing. I cannot wait to start playing this weekend. Champs rewards are back, man. We have champs, we have gauntlet, we have rewarding modes back. We don't just have to play head to head all year again. Here is the 87 Aiden White that you will earn from getting 9 or 10 wins in the gauntlet. He has 87 speed and 87 zone. He looks like an amazing card, and you can get this card for absolutely free if you get 16 wins and then you get 9 wins in the gauntlet. So it's just nice to see rewarding cards get added and special edition cards that you can earn for just playing the game and being good. The next thing we are going to go over is these special edition season 1 cards that are only in packs for the entirety of season 1. So it's basically a limited edition card that you can only pull in packs, whether it's free packs or store packs, whatever. You can only pull them from packs and they're in the entire season. It's the only way you're going to be able to get them, unless they're in some of those gauntlet or champs packs. We don't know yet, but this is an 88 Abdul Carter. Looks very solid, 84 speed, really good pass rushing stats. This card would definitely play right away on most people's teams. The next season 1 card is going to be this Colin Oliver for OSU. Looks very, very solid, just like the last card we showed. Another right outside linebacker, 86 speed, 85 in every pass rushing stat. What an absolute card. We then finally show some love to the offensive line and Jonah Monheim. I'm sure you say it like that. He's probably the best center in the game. Not much you can say about offensive linemen, but he looks very good. And then one of the best running backs in college football with Quinshawn Judkins. What an absolute beast of a card. 89 speed, the fastest speed we've seen from any card. High trucking, high in every stat. This card could not be any better at the start of college football 25. We have 2 more cards. The second to last card is going to be this Will Johnson, the best DB in the game. It is not even close. 88 speed, 89 man, 85 zone. What an absolute monster of a card. If you pull this card, he's going to be on your team for a very, very long time. And last but not least, we have Luther Burden the third, one of the best receivers in the nation. 88 speed, all 86 plus route runnings, good catching, probably the best receiver in the game on day 1. Hopefully you can get lucky enough to pull this card and add him to your team. The next thing we are going to jump into is going to be the In Case You Missed It promo. We're going to run through these 80 overall cards really fast. The first one's going to be Michael Ford, and then we have Kyle McCord, a transfer from Ohio State to Syracuse. Now keep in mind, these are just the low overall core elite cards for this promo, so they're not going to be too expensive, but they're not going to be the greatest cards ever. And we have this Dylan Heineman is how you say it, maybe, I don't know. Looks like an okay card, 80 speed. He's a free safety. And then we have Benjamin Braher to wrap up the 80 overalls. We then go up to 81s. We have Mason Graham at an 81 overall. And then we also have Valentin Sen for UConn at left tackle. Isaiah, and then I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. I know I'll get it wrong. Trey Harris, a receiver for Ole Miss. Looks pretty solid. We have Ashton Craig for Notre Dame, a decent offensive lineman you might be able to add to your team. And last but not least, we have Braden. I'm not even going to try to say his last name. He plays for Hawaii. He's probably not going to be very good, but he's an 81 overall. So these 83 overalls are going to be the hero cards that go into the champion sets. So these cards could end up being important. We have Ruben Bain Jr. for the University of Miami. We have Jerwan Newton, a wide receiver for Toledo. And then we have Quentin Cooley, another running back that looks like he could be all right. And then now it is time to jump into the champions. Probably the least hype card that we could get out of the bunch. Brendan Sheriff, he looks like a solid offensive lineman. He's probably the best right guard in the game. And then Timmy Jernigan is finally back in a college football game, even an NFL game. He hasn't been in Madden in years, but he's finally back in a video game for us to use him. We then have Jace Amoro for Texas Tech. He looks pretty solid. 85 speed, could be a really good tight end. And this one is going to get you guys hyped. Todd Gurley in a Georgia jersey, 84 speed, 85 truck, and 80 change of direction. This card is going to play like a beast. The next next thing we're going to chat about is going to be house rules. It is called Touchdown Tango. I'm pretty sure it's 14 points for a touchdown, and if you go up 28 points, you win the game. I think it starts at 1st and 20, but at level 2, you get 5K. Level 3, you get it in case you missed it player pack. Level 4, 5K. Level 5, you get an 82 plus in case you missed it pack. Level 6, you get 5K. Level 7, you get an 83. Level 8, you get 8K. Level 9, you get 82 plus B and D pack. Level 10, you get 8K, and then you get an 80 plus, 82 plus, and then you get an 87 B and D Corey Thomas just for playing house rules. And this is what that Corey Thomas Jr. looks like. I'm pretty sure they said he is 6'4", so he's going to be an amazing user for all of us. 85 speed, 85 zone, 85 speed, 85 man, 77 zone. He looks like a perfect user, but he could probably hold his own weight in zone coverage too, considering the fact that most DBs zone coverage is not going to be very high to start this game. And then the final thing we have to chat about is the stories of the week. I was wrong in my last video saying it's like team of the week. I think it's just going to be like random conferences that they decide to do cards on each week. But the first card is going to be this Greg Rubin. He's an 80 overall. And then another 80 overall for Kansas is going to be Kobe Baines. Up to the 81s, we have Brendan Mott, a right end for Kansas State. And then we have Jalen Connors for Texas Tech. Up to the 82s, we have Martavius French, a middle linebacker for UTSA. We have Keith Brown for Tulane. A Bo Frailer safety with 83 speed. Pretty solid base stats. This card could actually start on a lot of teams, but this is going to be a hero card that goes in to get a champion. And then the last hero card is going to be TJ Crandall for West Virginia. 83 speed, solid man in zone. This card could start on your team too. And here we go into the champions. Cameron Rising for Utah. 74 speed, tied 85 throw power for the highest in the game. Solid other stats. His short accuracy is a little low and his throw on the run's a little low, but he would probably suffice if you do start him day one. And then we have this Jonathan Jefferson, which they already showed us in the last video, but he looks like a solid card that could be a good pass rusher for a little bit. And then what would a promo be without an LTD? The first LTD that we're going to see in College Football 25 is this Ollie Gordon. A +1 from his core card, but +1 in every stat. He looks absolutely amazing. He might be the best running back other than that Quinshon Judkins we showed earlier that you could possibly get your hands on to start this game. But that is going to do it for all the brand new information we just got from EA Stream. I am absolutely hyped to get on stream tomorrow and finally get on the game. Champs rewards are back. Gauntlet is a brand new mode that looks absolutely amazing. So many free cards that we can earn, and there's so much more that I'm sure we haven't even been shown yet. So if you guys are hyped like I am, make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you are going to do first and the card that you're looking the most forward to adding to your team. And don't forget to subscribe and turn that bell on so you get notified for every single video that we post on this channel for College Football 25. I appreciate y'all for watching. Take care. Peace.